McKinstry, Green, Baez, Torkelson, Maton, Ibanez, Badu, Haas, and Vierling. But it's McKinstry, Green, and Baez to lead it off. The score is 0-0. It's the bottom of the first. That's good. That's good. That was a really quick first top of the first. Thanks for the 5 likes to start off. If you haven't dropped a like, consider doing so. Gets the stream going early on. Ball 1 to McKinstry.
Bryce Miller on the mound. The young righty forcing fastball, 71% heaters.
See how it goes. Hopefully we play better than yesterday. 2-0.
This guy's big arm, you know,
getting all my stuff loaded up. Hey, there's a notification. Always helpful. Oh, what did I press? I didn't press anything. And that's hitting to the left field, but it's right to the left fielder. Should be the first out. It is 1 away.
Talk about Bryce Miller's start. I mean, this guy, 7th pitcher since 1961 to log at least 5 perfect innings in a
All righty, what do we got now? Riley Green is up with 1 away. 0-0 score, bottom of the first.
K rated 37.5%. Really likes to use that.
All right, let me see. Check, get that open, and we're good.
That's the pitch that he likes to go to. Rather strike you out with his fastball than his slider.
What do we got? Here's the first pitch. That'll be fouled away, strike 1. Or maybe he just tipped it, I don't know, but it's a foul ball, strike 1. I think that's the more important of the situations. Up high, ball 2, or ball 1 rather.
He really likes to work up and down. I mean, it's north and south. He's trying to get that swing at the top of the zone. That pitch.
Anybody out there?
So hitters got to really get this guy down in the zone.
Green gets a hold of it, puts it into left field. That'll be down at least 1. And that's going to be a double for Riley Green here, with 1 away in the bottom of the first. Riley Green hits a double. Here comes Javier Baez with a chance to make this a 1-0 Tigers lead right away.
This is a great sight. A guy, you know you're going to get a lot of heaters, but it's all about where you're getting those heaters. When you get this guy down in the zone.
All right, there we go. Now it's good.
And in this league, Chef, you have to be
all right, let me see. What's up, Alex?
Good sign for these Tigers early in this game. A base runner in scoring position.
I don't like that. A little too loud for my liking.
Big swing and he fouls it back.
This is a guy with elite spin rate. When you're facing guys with at least
What's up, Lions? How's it going? You guys could leave likes if you're just tuning in. It'll help get the stream going here early on. It's a 0-1 count to Baez as he fouled the first pitch away. Runner at second, and he 0-2. Torkelson on deck.
This is where he really likes to go to that
excuse me.
Above the zone. Elevate.
Oh, the USFL? Nice. How are the Panthers doing? That's a useless ground out. That'll be the second out of the inning after Baez grounds out. Here comes Torkelson. Maybe he can hit in Riley Green. What's up, Preston? Not an ideal start, but maybe we can do a little bit of 2-out hitting here and drive in a good run. Probably important to try to strike as early as possible in this game against this team. They were hitting really well yesterday, so. Be 0-1 on Torque as he fouls a pitch away. I think the Tigers will be able to hit this pitcher, but I think it'll have to be the second time through the lineup is when we'll be able to get at him pretty good. That'll be up high, ball 1. Could be a little off in my estimation on that, but you never know. Pitt 14, Michigan 7. Oh, that's not good. And Torque fouls it away. It'll be 1-2.
Well, it's 70% fastball.
Looks like he tried pulling that one, but it was kind of off the plate, so he probably should have, you know. All right, hey, we have 9 likes already. I appreciate that, everybody. Good start. Good start. Helps out tremendously. We're almost in the double digits. Halfway to the like goal. Good looking out. If you haven't dropped one, consider doing so. Really, really helps early on.
High and away to Torkelson, 2-2.
Ball 2, pitch out of the zone. 2-2 count, runner at second, 2 away in the bottom of the first. The score is 0-0. Miller, the pitcher for the Mariners. Torkelson, the hitter for the Tigers. I think this is Miller's second start this season. That'll be foul ball. We'll see another 2-2 pitch. It was so nice, we'll do it twice.
I watched a couple of clips of young Bryce Miller. He talked about it. He calls it the challenge fastball. He's gonna challenge you.
There we go. There was like a weird lump or like a weird just bleh. Anyway. And he fouls off another 2-2 pitch, so we'll do it thrice, 3 times. Good little battle here between Miller and Torkelson starting. Do. Can Torkelson deliver a 2-out base hit that could score Green from second? Or will the Tigers strand yet another guy in scoring position? Let's find out. Ball 3 up high. Nice little full count situation here. Let's see if Torkelson gets something that he can handle, puts it into a good spot, gets a run in or 2. The 2 would be a home run if you can count, you know. And hey, Torkelson lines it into left field. I think that's not going to be deep enough, though. They're going to have to hold the runner. Yeah, good hold. So it'll be first and third with 2 away. The ball was missiled into left field, so it didn't have, like, if it would have been hit a little slower, it possibly could have been a score, but it was like rifled right to the left fielder. I think it was like a barely hopper.
Charges the ball well, and a little bit of a bobble, but I think that's the right hole. This ball hit way too hard to score Riley Green.
Yeah. It is what it is. Torkelson hits moonshots. Hopefully Maton gets a fastball here and can just deliver. We'll see, though. Maton's been struggling at the plate.
In the right place at the right time, playing extremely shallow on Spencer Torkelson in left field.
Cam, that was Torkelson's hardest hit ball of the season, almost 113 miles an hour.
He hit that almost 100, and that was 112.7 exit velo by Torkelson. He smoked that fucking baseball. 0-1 on Nick Maton. Goodness gracious. 112.7.
Stay locked in on that bat, win every pitch.
That'll be ball 1, kind of low.
He's taking so much burden on his shoulders that he's trying to do too much.
1-1 count. Runners at first and third. Can the Tigers cash in a pretty decent scoring opportunity early, though it is 2 outs. And that kind of like adds this weird layer of complexity to it. Nope. And that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. Maton fails to deliver a big hit, and the Tigers strand the man at second. It'll be Rodriguez, Suarez, and Raleigh. We'll see about this name. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. It'll be the 4, 5, and 6 hitters for the Mariners in the top of the second. We'll see how Fajedo does. Pretty good first inning. We'll see if it can continue. So how's everybody doing? No one's really saying hello or anything. Kind of quiet. If you're just chilling, that's fine. Make sure you press like, though, to help the stream out in some kind of capacity, rather than just sitting here and not doing or saying anything. You know, be the nice thing to do. Though I will say this absolute silence is always a little weird. Like, you're allowed to chat, just so you know. It would be much appreciated to at least like or chat or something. Really does help the stream out early on to get people in, but such is life. Such is life. But it'll be Julio, Suarez, and Raleigh. 4, 5, and 6 for the Mariners in the top of the second. No score. Tigers do a little bit of damage. They get a couple of hits, drive up the pitch count. But, you know, ultimately that really, you know, they didn't get any runs out of it. But again, I think the second time through the lineup is when they'll probably start doing some pretty severe damage off this guy. Unless he settles in and then we can't hit him. It's like 1 of 2 outcomes here. Game should pop back on in just a second. I would imagine within 3, 2, 1, and go. I missed that by like a millisecond. What's up, Kenny? Hey, if you're one of the football people here, feel free to talk about football too. I don't know. No one else is saying anything, so feel free to dominate the chat. Strike 1 here to Rodriguez. Julio had a big day yesterday, kind of broke out of a mini like slump that he's been in. Hopefully we put him right back in it today. Ah, fuck. He crushed that. Oh, it's to deep left center though. All right, cool. He flew out to a deep part of the field. Not really reassuring, but first out of the inning nonetheless. Excuse me. What's up, Kenny? Doing good. How you doing? Doing good.
AJ, if you listen to AJ, one thing he's always trying to do is set his guys up for success. He's trying to.
I mean, it's 0-0, but yeah, I guess so.
He's trying to find the right matchup for guys to come through for the team.
What's up, Jody?
So for him, that communication chip, like you said, it allows you to understand that when you are in there.
Good to hear, Kenny. Good to hear.
Going to be in a situation or a spot where he believes in you and he feels that you can have success. So that goes even further for a player.
0-1 count for Suarez. Ball 1 down and outside. Wasn't even close, some would say. Tigers really could use some quick innings out of Fajedo this afternoon. Like, I really hope he has a really good, like, 6-inning, 7-inning game. Just to help out the bullpen a little bit. No, probably not.
Scott Service, who was in the running for manager of the year the last 2 seasons.
1 away here. Foul ball, 2-2.
Cal Raleigh to follow.
Suarez, a former Tiger, had a pretty okay day yesterday. Here's the pitch to him. And he fouls off a 2-2 offering. We'll see another 2-2 pitch. My mom's passed out, so it's kind of, I don't really know what I'd do other than, you know, thinking about her, you know. Not to be like morbid or like sad. It's just like, you know, like she was cremated and everything too, so it's not like there's a grave site. 2-2 count here. Suarez the hitter. 0-0 score.
He talked about how he really liked how Alex Fajedo's stuff was playing. He liked how he was a strike thrower. He was attacking the zone, and you're seeing that right now.
Hey, strikeout for Fajedo. That's his first of the afternoon. That looks pretty nice. Or, well, that's his second. I'm sorry. He struck out Kelenic.
You know, it's one thing that he's attacking the zone, but it's the life right now.
Hey, 15 likes. I appreciate that. Everybody's helping the stream out. Get some people in here. Makes the stream look good. You know, gets us closer to the light goal of 20. Thank you very much.
Allows him to really use his big body. Allows him to get that deception that he had coming out of college.
Here's the pitch.
See that life playing up.
More strikeouts already tonight than he had in his first start against St. Louis.
He just looks so much more free out there, so much more confident, pitching with conviction, like what you're seeing right now.
Here's the 0-1. It's an 0-2 now.
Cal Raleigh 0-2. Fajedo, of course, first-round pick for the Tigers out of the University of Florida in 2017. He was 18th overall. Originally a Tigers draft pick in
0-2 count. Fajedo the pitcher. Top of the second. 2 away.
Florida won a national championship. Was the most outstanding player. Hoping to be outstanding today.
Ball 1. Damn. Bit low and inside. Not exactly ideal. 1-2 count for Raleigh.
Young Cal Raleigh. I've known him for a long time. Probably.
I was saying his name right. Hell yeah.
His uncle Matt Raleigh. So baseball's in his blood. The nice young catching talents in our game right now.
Outside. Ball 2.
Moments in Seattle lore.
Huge moments.
Why are the Yankees getting you annoyed? They're not doing so good. Fajedo fouls it. There's a foul ball again, so we'll do another 2-2 coming up.
One he hit a year ago to send Seattle into the playoffs.
Panthers are. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Since 2001, Seattle
They're playing Pittsburgh or whatever. Fajedo 2-2 count, and that's inside ball 3.
Amazing. Just simply amazing.
They smell like trash, but we can't score yet. That's not good.
Young players. Raleigh just 26 years young.
Full count offering coming up for Raleigh. Hopefully we can pitch around this and get out of the inning. And that'll be strike 2, but it's a foul ball, so the count will just stay 3-2.
It's early in this season, but you can see that confidence growing in this group. Come together as a unit, starting to believe that they are good, that they can compete. They do have.
Would suck to lose this guy after starting 0-2. And he lost him. That'll be ball 4. Raleigh will walk. So now up is Teoscar Hernandez with 1 on and 2 out. Top of the second. First base runner of the afternoon for the Mariners. And this is probably where Fajedo gets blown up. Let's hope not, though.
Fajedo now battles Teoscar Hernandez. Leads the American League in strikeouts. Q1 through the whole.
Man, that's a base hit. Runner's going to get to third. So now it's first and third with 2 away. This isn't good. Here comes Trammell, their left fielder. Maybe we can get around this and get a good pitch and get him out and avoid a early deficit here in the top of the second. So not good, not good.
Good job reading the swing, understanding that ball not hit very well. Cal Raleigh, big fella, hustling around to get.
Not exactly the way you want this to go. You had 2 outs and a guy 0-2, and suddenly it's runners at the corners and 0-1. Have to kind of hope that the 176 and 493 OP or he has an 893 OPS. Oh, dangerous. Oh, it's only 8 games. Never mind. I thought he played more than that. I don't know what to make of those numbers, though. Strike 2, 0-2.
Trammell came over from San Diego with Ty France and a couple others in the Austin Nola trade.
Runners at the corners, 2 away, just to remind you of the situation. It's a 0-0 score. It's top of the second. It's an 0-2 count for Trammell. Hopefully we can get him out. Here's the 0-2 offering, and he checks swings and gets a foul ball. It'll remain 0-2.
Steals a bag. 2 men in scoring position now. With 2 away.
And the runner has to go back. Hernandez tried to steal, but it doesn't really matter because now, it's foul ball. You got to go back.
Attacking the zone right here. Change up, see if he'll go to that fastball up, maybe that slider back foot. Slider's been a good
batter gets time.
Early on this early campaign for him.
Tigers need a big pitch here, a big out, big something. Fajedo goes for the pickoff. I wouldn't worry about the runner right now, Fajedo. Fuck, if he steals, he steals. Who gives a flying fuck? Like, you got a guy 0-2, and there's 2 outs. Like, I'd have let him steal. I'd have just looked at him and go, just go to second base, dude. Just go ahead and go there. I'm not going to stop you. If you're really that desperate, I'm trying to. Yeah, there you go. That's why you get the strikeout. Doesn't even matter. He could have stole that. You know what I mean? That's how you handle that situation. You gotta show You have to show big balls right there. It'll be Ibanez, Baddoo, and Haas. Ibanez, Baddoo, and Haas here in the bottom of the second. And to me, big balls is ignoring base runners with 2 outs. Be confident you're going to get a strikeout or an out. Just, oh well. Oh no. There's 2 outs and he's now from first. He's in second. I literally would tell my catcher to try to pump fake it and fake the throw to second. I'd be like, don't ever throw to second with 2 outs and a runner at third. Ugh. They're just because like I think it's just ingrained in my head from like high school and stuff that like people will just steal home if you do that, and like they're 9 times out of 10 very successful when they do that. So like we just didn't we always did a pump fake and had the shortstop intercept the ball. I thought it was a brilliant play. I'm like, yeah, why don't more teams do that? But then I'm like, oh yeah, it's the major leagues. They can field the ball, turn it back down quicker than you can run the ball back. You know, they're also throwing, you know, pretty hard. Not high school ball where, you know, the second baseman might not have a good arm. So, you know, 50-50 gamble. At least that was my experience, right? Like, I've often found that second basemen have, like, kind of dog shit arms. Almost to, like, a hilarious degree. If they don't play any other positions in just second, check how weak their arms are. They can't really throw it that hard. It's like they don't have, they're like, inaccurate throwers, but they're usually, like, really good glovesmen. The game should be back on in a second. Like, they're usually real slick with it. With the gloves, so at least in my history. But I've also only seen like one pure second baseman. Most of them play like 3 other positions, so they have cannons. Ball 1 down low, just missed. Ibanez, Baду, and Haas. 6, 7, 8. Tigers toward the bottom of the lineup here. Ibanez fouls the first pitch or the second pitch away, 1-1.
About Bryce Miller, at times usually guys will go to that slider to try to get you off that fastball, try to elevate.
What up, Daniel?
Slow you down so they can speed you up.
What up, Big D? You know what fight I'm very excited to find out the results of is the Boogie 2988 fight versus Wings of Redemption. I'm very much anticipating figuring out who wins that. Should be pretty soon. It should be happening or have happened already. Or just about to happen. That'll be up high for ball 2 to Ibanez. Very much like the idea of 2 large people fighting each other. It's a very funny thing to me. Here's the 2-2. And Ibanez strikes out to start the inning. And we'll now see what Badu can do.
And that's the area where Tigers hitters are going to have to be extremely disciplined.
I know you're interested in the fight too, Daniel. I know how you are.
That's a tough pitch. You know, I call that the trap ball. It's a trap. It looks good. There's nothing you can do with that pitch, especially 96.
Anyway, let's see if Badu can get it going.
32 plate appearances, no Ks. That's his first strikeout. 33 plate appearances.
Badu gets down a bunt and fouls it away. It'll be 0-1. Tried to drag bunt his way on. You know, nothing wrong with that kind of a catch him sleeping tactic, but it seemed like the third baseman was like halfway ready for it almost. That was pretty impressive. Wouldn't recommend trying that again. He might try it though. I don't know. I don't hate the drag bunt attempt. Ah, just missed it. Popped it up to the left fielder. That should be the second out of the inning. Trammell makes the play. Now up is Eric Haas, the catcher. He's actually been pretty good lately, so maybe he's got something going on. Maybe he bashes a home run. I have a feeling if this guy throws too many fastballs to Haas, it's not going to end too pretty. If there's one thing Eric Haas can do, then that's literally hit fastballs. Him and Nick Maton are the 2 guys in this lineup I just would not throw fastballs to. And probably Torkelson maybe. He misses a lot. That'll be strike 1. He takes the first pitch. Curveball.
Gets that left arm up a little bit. Really gets it to his legs, so he hides the ball briefly. And then he's got a long,
you know what the funniest thing is? It's not even like that hard of a fastball. It's like in fucking 95 miles an hour. And the announcers are talking like it's this hard to hit fastball. I'm like, really? I feel like the second time through a lineup, this guy might be toast if his strikeout pitch is a 4-seam fastball. We'll see, though. He has great career numbers. So, 1-1 count. Haas is in front of the slider. Grounds out. And 2. That'll end the inning. Top of the third. Both teams are zeroed out through 2. It's 0-0. Top of the third coming up. Much better start than yesterday when it was 6-0 after 2. It'll be Wong, Crawford, and France. 9-1-2 here for the Mariners. 9-1-2. Wong, Crawford, and France. Let's see how the Tigers do second time through the lineup. Commercial break. We'll unmute the audio as soon as possible. It's just a commercial, you know. 0-0 score. Tigers have 2 hits. Mariners have collected 1. So, you know, neither team's really doing too great so far. You know, everyone's just kind of treading water. Hey, we're up at 18 likes already. I appreciate that. Just 2 away from the like goal, which is pretty sweet. Good looking out. The more likes you leave, the better the stream does because it helps it in the algorithm and, you know, helps it perform a little better. Yeah, Lakers are winning that. Nuggets are, you know, a choke artist team. King James already proved what he's made of. Everyone's still going to deny, though. First, he wasn't going to be able to get past, what was their names? The Grizzlies or whoever, whatever their names was. And Dylan Brooks, that crazy bitch. And then they were never going to be able to beat Stephen Curry and the Splash Bros. What's up, doggy? How's it going? We're just waiting for the game to start back up. As you can tell, it's commercial break. Game should be back on in like a minute. If that. It's basically whenever you see the screen, like a pitch pop up, it'll be like 5 seconds after that the audio pops back in.
High-speed pitch. What about Alex Fajedo?
Oh, it's already back on. Yeah, cool.
I got one too, and coming out early in this game, commanding that heater, coming right.
You just did 80 subs? Nice, man. Congratulations. You're making content?
Controlling the zone, dominating in the zone, and you see it right there. Alex Fajedo, 13 of 15 fastballs for strikes so far early in this game.
Man, best of luck. Best of luck.
Right now, 8 of 8 first pitch strikes. That's a great sign.
I'll give you a subscribe on my I'll give you a subscribe on my this is my subscribe account, not the one I stream on. I only stream to very specific things, but I have a backup account that I subbed everybody on.
Just outside 1-1 to Colton Wong, the number 9 hitter.
1-1. Mainly because of my main YouTube account, I like to keep it very specific. Here's the 1-1 to Wong. That'll be called strike 2. Fajedo not pitching too bad so far.
Wong traded from Milwaukee to Seattle for Jesse Winker and Abraham Toro.
It'll be fouled away. The count will remain 1-2, so we'll do the count twice. Yeah, you know, everyone has, I think it's a good way to do YouTube. You can always do like your support your buddies and, you know, support creators account. And then you can have your main account that you want to watch stuff on. You know, you're like, I don't want to get this one all messed up. Hey, another strikeout for Fajedo. He's pitching a little filthy here this afternoon. 4 strikeouts first time through the lineup. Let's hope that this continues for Fajedo. Good start here. It's so crazy with Fajedo, though. Because it's like, man, he shows flashes of being this brilliant pitcher, and then he gets hurt, and it's like, damn it. Yeah, I know, Daniel. You always working.
To the top of the order, J.P. Crawford. Alex Fajedo looks like a completely different pitcher.
This is not the same guy we've seen.
It's Star Wars Day at the ballpark. That's why if you hear Star Wars stuff. Like, it's like, you know, they got like Star Wars people walking around and all that lame stuff. They're like, oh no, it's Yoda or whatever. Look out. He's going to kill everybody with his dick or saber. Whatever the hell, you know. 2-1 to Crawford. Yeah, they got Baby Yoda running around spitting on people and shitting all over the place. It's terrible. That'll be ball 3 to Crawford, inside and pretty low. Almost hit him in the foot.
You know, and young guys, what do we want to do? We usually want to be coachable. You never want to be labeled as a young guy that doesn't listen. So it's easy to go, okay, all right, I'll try this. And
I'm not a big Star Wars guy, you know.
These guys are amazing athletes, but it doesn't mean they're going to have the most success and be consistent.
I don't accept the premise of the movie.
Sometimes we have to be
Full count.
very careful of changing guys sometimes just to say, hey, we did that and now it's working out for him. And I think you get that at times. And he looks freer out on the mound. You want to free Alex Fajedo. You want a guy to believe in his ability when he's out there.
That's a base hit to right.
I always feel like I'm missing something when I'm watching Star Wars. I don't know if anybody else feels like that. Like there's just something big I'm missing, and I can't quite. Like even when all the movies are done, I'm like, I feel like I still miss so much. And like there's like this underlying thing that's going on that I'm just missing out on, and I'm like, I just don't. I'm not getting what the plot here is. Ball one. It can't just be what it is. I feel like I'm missing something.
The little things, right? Mom does not want to see that laundry when she comes home, all right?
What's up, Neil? Maybe I'm not a nerd. Maybe that's the truth. Ball two. Didn't go. France, the hitter with the runner at first, one away. Tigers could use a double play. Maybe I just don't have the force or whatever. And that's the problem. I don't have any melatonin in my skin. Or in my blood. Ah, I went out of play. I don't really know how Jedi people work. I assume they're just wizards.
Chasing this ball over to the wall, finding the wall. Tigers outfielders have done a great job of navigating.
Yeah, it's just not for me. I understand people like it and it's popular. It's just not for me. Yeah, I'm a big Tigers fan, Alex. What about you? Again, I always understand when things are popular and I'm in the minority of an opinion, which is this situation. I just don't like Star Wars. I didn't like any of them. Not a big fantasy. I'm not a big sci-fi guy. And I don't like westerns, so. No, I don't like superhero movies either. Like, if Guardians of the Galaxy had been a different movie franchise and Marvel wasn't, like, in superhero movies didn't go the way of oversaturation like zombie movies did and kind of just become, like, this weird ruined genre, I probably would have liked the Guardians of the Galaxy as, like, a standalone thing. Because everything I've read about it seems like a pretty cool movie series. And I might like it down the road once the superhero thing goes away a little bit. But I really can't stand superhero shit right now. And that should be a fly out to the right fielder, and it is 2 away. Runner at first still, though, so we have to be careful with the dangerous Kelenic coming up. He had a big game yesterday. Again, I understand these are great movies. I have nothing against them. Just, what's up, Dean? No, I don't think so. I think they just gotta stop making superhero movies for a while. Those, yeah, it's silly stuff. I don't even know what happens. I think they just gotta stop making superhero movies for a while, and like a new genre needs to pop up.
I love that life, and when you see that, you know that that's gonna make him more confident.
I like the idea that the boys did, you know, taking this in like Watchmen, the idea of like superheroes being like normal people that are like very flawed humans, but still ultimately wind up doing the right thing at the end of the day to save everybody. But it's, I think there's more play there with flawed, like Hancock. I think that's a more interesting story than just Superman. Generic good guy who is a good guy. They tried to do that, but like, I don't know. They like, that's like the only interesting route left, and it's like the boys already kind of does that, so. What's up, Kevin? Because or really just make a very morally upstanding superhero. That shit would be hilarious. Ball 1 inside. Like really go to 12 on the morally upstanding.
Pretty good athlete, not a big lead.
You got MLB extra innings? Hell yeah, Alex. It's nice to have. Hey Kevin, how's your I haven't asked in a little while. How's your jaw doing and everything? I know you had the surgery and everything, and you said you were recovering really well, so I assumed you were just going to recover at a normal rate and be all good. Foul ball, we'll do the 1-2 count again. The hitter is Kelenic. Runner at first, 2 away. You got a sign. Are you an Eagles fan?
Really not on any pitch per se. This is a guy, again, Ty France, Kelenic. You want to keep these guys quiet, keep them off base. Good things have happened for the M's when these guys are on base.
Here's the 1-2. Ah, that's gone. Man, it's 2-0. Like I said, you got to be careful with this guy. It's 2-0 Seattle.
This is just a great swing. This is not a bad pitch from Alex Fajedo. If anything,
probably shouldn't.
But really,
I can't even really say anything. That wasn't even a bad pitch. He just fucking crushed that ball. That was high and inside, dude. It wasn't even like it was like it hung over the middle of the plate. That was a really well located pitch. It just stayed fair too. Son of a, I mean, dude, that stayed fair by this much. Yeah, Fido, that's a goddamn it. You can see him mouth the words "God damn it." That's all right, Fido. That was a good pitch. Not much you can do on that one. You just kind of gotta tip your cap and. All right, let's see if the Tigers can get some runs, get a run or two back here. This pitcher we're up against isn't unhittable. Veerling, McKinstry, and Green, bottom of the third coming up now. It's Veerling, McKinstry, Green. Mariners take a 2-0 lead on the Kelenic home run. You're a New England fan, Alex? Hell yeah, me too. I'm a big Patriots fan. Yeah, Kelenic, that was a really nice hit. Yeah, there's a football game at Ford Field, kind of trippy. It's been good other than getting very bad. Oh, you've been getting bloody noses. Ugh. You know what's funny? I've never had a bloody nose. My nose has never like just started leaking blood. Not lying either. I don't know how. I don't know what causes nosebleeds, but I've never had one happen. Phillies popping off this year. Phillies make the World Series again. Eagles make the Super Bowl. Hey, the city of Philadelphia has been good at sports for like the last 2 or 3 years. They've been putting a ton of teams in championship games. Not really winning any of them, but they've been showing up, which is pretty big. It's commercial break though. Bottom of the third coming up. Mariners lead 3-0. Tigers will send their 9, 1, and 2 hitters to the plate in Veerling, McKinstry, and Green. Maybe we get a run back. Who knows? Who? Ugh. Should be back on within a few minutes. Not even a minute. The Sixers got to play the Heat? Or are the Sixers playing the Celtics still? You're a Saints fan? Nice. I'm a Patriots fan, and I also support the Lions. Game 7 tomorrow. Sheesh. Let's go Boston. Strike one. I actually don't know. Who do we want to win, the Sixers or the Celtics? What's funnier? Veerling takes ball 1. 1-1. Yeah, the Lions are my NFC team. You know what's cool about the Lions this year and the Patriots schedules? Like, that'll be up high, ball 2. The Lions and Patriots only play on the same time, at the same time 5 times this year. So I can cover both teams 12 times this year, especially since a lot of their games are in prime time. This is going to be awesome. Veerling flies out to center. Yeah, I get to do the Lions and the Patriots a lot this year. Even watching NHL playoffs, how's that going? Yeah, I don't get them a lot till surgery. They had to get in my... Yeah, I was gonna say they must have messed something up. Is it is your nose gonna stop bleeding pretty soon? Is it just like a temporary situation? McKinstry's up with 1 away. Now we're at the top of the order. Maybe second time through the lineup, we have a little bit of damage to be done here.
Looks at a curveball in for a strike.
Hey, we hit 20 likes, everybody. Good looking out. We hit the like goal for today. If you still want to leave likes, that helps the stream out. You still do so because it can help get people in here. But we hit the like goal. I appreciate that, everyone. Let's see how close we can get to 30. McKinstry grounds at foul, 0-2.
I really love seeing Zach McKinstry at the top of the lineup. He really understands who he is as a player.
Dallas Stars. Ugh.
Understands his zone, what he's looking for.
You're in aggressive territory here, Stars fan.
Team at bats. Those go a long way during the season.
You're hanging out with the New York Yankees of hockey and the Detroit Red Wings fans. Well, kind of. We're like we're the best United States hockey team ever. You know, the Maple Leafs kind of got us beat on. When there was like, it was them and like one other team, the Maple Leafs won a lot of titles, so, you know. Haven't won a single one since it went up to 5 teams. Bums. Foul ball by Green. Oh, 1 count. Bottom of the third, already 2 away. This inning looks like it could go quick for the Tigers, and it does. That'll be the 3rd out of the inning, unless he drops it. Nope, he didn't drop it. All right, well, that's not good. That really sucks. Top of the 4th, it'll be Suarez, Raleigh, and Hernandez. Suarez, Raleigh, and Hernandez in the top of the 4th. Let's see what happens. Commercial break. We'll unmute the game as soon as we can. Hope I had 4 in 1 week because of them. It was so bad I had to go to the ER because it didn't. Oh, wow. Ugh. Yeah, that'd be a little scary, Kevin. Red Wings are winning the Stanley Cup next year. I unfortunately have seen I got all the scripts for not this year's titles, but next year's. So I can confidently say I know what's going to happen. Just want to go look at something. Who won this thing that I want to see? What happened? Let me see something. All right. There we go. Just click on this. Holy shit, Boogie got... Boogie, Wings of Redemption 1, let's go! I can't believe they actually did it. Boogie and Wings got in a ring and fought each other. Well, what a crazy outcome. What a crazy timeline we're living in. 2 of the fattest guys on the internet actually got in a ring and fought. That's a lot of respect. Anyway, it'll be Suarez, Raleigh, and Hernandez whenever the game wants to get back going. Should be within a millisecond here. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, there it is.
Is a Venezuelan hero. Like, we call him the Papa Miggy.
Taking forever to come back on. Fajedo back to work here in the top of the 4th, and it'll be strike 1 to Suarez. Fouls it away. Who wants to YouTube box me? Should me and Amir try and get a YouTube boxing fight going? Should I call out the sports critic and see if we can't get put on like an undercard? And then we could orchestrate one of the craziest boxing matches of all time.
This one's popped up on the right side. Torkelson takes charge, 1 away.
Yeah, I love that clip, and you know, you talk to guys around the league, and he's right. And you know, for the Venezuelan, you know, country,
that'll be the 1st out of the inning as Suarez flies out.
So much pride in taking his country everywhere he goes with him, and playing for his country, and playing for the fans. He's very prideful, man. I love that sound. It means a lot.
You're just chilling and you're not really feeling like chatting, make sure you press like. Helps the stream out, and you know, it counts as your interaction. And, you know, it helps with the old algorithm, pushes the stream forward. Proves that you're an American and not a communist or whatever the bad thing is. Because, well, rain. I'm surprised this game's not having any rain problems, because it was raining really like annoyingly by me all morning. 1-1 count rather. Sorry.
You know, I remember Martin Prado telling me stories, and Martin Prado had a great career. Miguel Cabrera is following his career. Guys,
Ball 2 way outside.
Somewhat of what he was.
Nowhere near close to being a strike.
This is Cal Raleigh, who walked in the second. The only free pass issued by Alex Fajedo today.
And a swing and a miss to Raleigh. He swings big as shit on that one. It'll be 2-2.
Good slider, good changeup going.
Raleigh just tried to make it a 3-0 game, that's for sure. That was I'm trying to hit this way out of the park type swing. That was a pretty good swing there. Oh, all of them, you know, big time wings guy. I don't know. Probably
Strikeout number 5 already for Alex Fajedo.
That's a great job right there. Alex Fajedo.
I really like that Souk because I didn't get to watch much of Yzerman's prime because I was only like 5.
But no, right there, that nasty.
What would you have called the Yzerman prime years?
Totally full, great arm action, great lane.
2 down now as Fajedo gets another strikeout. He's been pretty filthy other than the 2-run homer. That'll be strike 1 there to Hernandez. 2 down here in the top of the 4th. Last been some pretty quick half innings. The bottom of the 3rd went quick. The top of the 4th looks like it has some mustard to go fast. 0-2.
Tempo looks great. His rhythm looks great. You said it. Him and Eric Haas have a really good thing going right now. They really understand each other. See if he goes back to that nasty.
Go outside. High and outside, or high, low and outside. Oh no. He's got to stop going inside to these hitters, dude. They're just like, with 2 strikes, you really probably shouldn't go inside to hitters. It's not a good idea. They're gonna hit a home run. 3-0 Mariners. That's a bad idea to go inside with 2 strikes. Unless they literally are like known to struggle with like pitches inside, don't do that. They had it. They had low and away set up and everything. They literally just went high and away. They could have just went low and away. I get like the moving of the eye angles from high to low. I like that. That's a smart thing to do. But just stay on the same side of the plate. Just go down.
He really demolishes. Does a lot of damage.
No, I don't think it's wrong. You can like as many teams. See, I think he even realized. Dude, I think he missed this. I think they were supposed to go away right there. I'll be honest with you. I think they missed that spot. No, I don't think there's anything wrong to follow. You just like baseball, man. I think Comerica should get a roof. I hope to God they eventually put a roof on the stadium. That'd be just a retractable. But it's 3-0 now, Mariners on the solo homer by Hernandez. That should be the 3rd out of the inning. The Tigers field it up. Torkelson takes it himself, fields it cleanly, and let's head to the bottom of the 4th. Tigers could use some runs here in the bottom of the 4th. Fajedo's pitching good. He's just made a couple bad. He missed on a spot there. I'm telling you, the way that you wanted to take that, it'll be Baez, Torkelson, and Maton, so they should be able to get at least a run back here. Again, the importance of, you know, hitting your spots, not missing. Because you miss at the MLB level, you know, most levels you can get away with something like that, and you'll probably get a strikeout. But at the MLB level, it's not, you know, that's a big mistake. Because especially against a guy like Hernandez, who you don't have to throw it in the zone to get him to swing. He's like the league leader in strikeouts, I believe, or like one of them. He's like top 3. So essentially, there's 2 reasons why that's a bad pitch. Number 1, you kind of missed the spot. You should have threw it like outside. 2, just no reason to throw that on the plate. You got a guy who swings a lot. I think he swings and misses a lot too. It's not even like he just gets like unfortunate like officiating. It's more like You know, he whiffs a lot. So you didn't even need to throw a strike, and you threw an inside pitch in like his happy zone. You know, 0-2, everybody, like, people know to swing 0-2, and they get better at hitting at 0-2. A lot of guys, especially at like the MLB level, for whatever reason, their concentration goes from like 8 to like 50. And there are a ton of guys that prefer hitting with 2 strikes, by the way. Like, if you remember Victor Martinez, he'd almost immediately swing at 2 bad pitches and get himself into an 0-2 hole and then work from there forward. I think it just, like, some guys really like 0-2 hitting. And it's not like V-Mart was a strikeout merchant. You know, that was his whole career. He liked hitting 0-2. Strike 1 to Baez as he takes the first pitch right down the middle. Time to get their bats going. We're only down 3 runs. It's the bottom of the 4th. The 1 or 2 runs here completely changes the complexity of the game. And Baez chases one way outside. That'll be a strike 2.
Bryce Miller quickly showing that he's not just a fastball pitcher. This guy,
it's the bottom of the 4th inning. 3-0 Mariners lead on a couple home runs.
Working well. Saw righty on righty changeup. Huge action. This guy's got some good stuff.
Baez.
On the corner.
What the fuck? That wasn't on the corner. That wasn't on no motherfucking corner.
Absolutely nasty sequence from Bryce Miller right there.
That was right down the middle. Yeah, I was right down the middle. What the fuck's he talking about? On the corner? Nah, that wasn't no on the corner. That was right down the middle, Hobby. Fucking swing the bat, you dumb fuck. Would you not know your count? That was on the corner, strike 1. That pitch to Torkelson was on the corner of the strike zone. What's up, Amir? How's it going, man? Sorry I didn't chat much in your stream last night. I was exhausted and I was playing games with my friend. I tuned in when the Lakers were up around 29-14, and I think Davis had just finished shooting free throws. Again, I wasn't really listening as I was gaming with my friend Tim last night. But I was there. I gave the like. I wasn't much in a chit-chat mood last night. Yeah, I really wouldn't even say I was there, to be fair. I didn't say a single word. I just tuned in and was just kind of like, all right, time to watch the Lakers get a win. I was exhausted last night. I just was gaming, and I didn't really feel like doing much. Andy Dirks is getting, wow, Andy Dirks is on the radio. Panthers need to wake up. Hopefully they do. If it had been the Cardinals game, I think I would have been saying more, but I was just... We could, Amir. We should definitely see if we can get out one of these fights. We could just orchestrate the whole thing, fake it, you know what I mean? We could throw really hard-looking punches, and, you know, one of us just takes a dive, and we split the money down the middle. Damn it, France gets Torkelson in foul territory, 2 away. Bottom of the 4th here. Mariners lead 3-0 if you're just tuned in. Tigers will send Nick Maton to the plate. Hopefully Maton gets a hold of one here.
Already in this game, Bryce Miller, 10 breaking balls, 10 curveballs, 4 changeups, already more than he had his last outing.
People won't even realize we can do some WWE style punching too. You can train yourself to punch like that where you don't even actually hurt anybody. Me and my brothers had that shit figured out to a science. You want to know how they train in pro wrestling to make those punches look as realistic as possible, but they're not actually really doing anything? Good wrestlers will punch a string that hangs up in their closet, right? Like, as hard as they physically can. Like, they'll make it like the most dramatic looking punches, but like the string will never move, and like that's a really good sign you're throwing some really good fake punches. And you may think that's goofy, but like, think about it. Like, sometimes those guys are throwing haymakers and there's no actual damage done to the person getting hit. Plus, like, they're stomping and stuff to add noise. And Yeah, they're not hitting very well the last couple days. This Mariners pitching staff's got our number, but this Bryce Miller kid, I think is his last name. Yeah, Miller. He's like a pitching phenom for them, so we're kind of getting sliced up by a kid that also doesn't have a lot of tape out. You know, there's only so much like footage of everything, of the guy. So, you know, you only know so much about his tendencies, what he throws, how he's going to approach teams. I think this is like what his 4th MLB start, maybe 2nd, 3rd. It's not, there hasn't been money, and I think one of them was against us as well. So I think this is, you know, yeah, Dean, I hope they start twisting on that. Usually the Tigers set something up like that for the 5th and 6th innings, so we'll see. But it is the top of the 5th. Tigers trail 3-0. Game should be back on here in just a little bit. It'll be Wong, Crawford, and France. Wong, Crawford, and France. Hey, man, I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Alex? We do football stuff, we do baseball stuff, and that's about it. If you like basketball, Amir covers that. He also does football and baseball. He's more of a Cardinals guy, though, so.
We're joined by our teammate and our friend, Craig Monroe. Alex Fajedo looks a lot different than he did last time against St. Louis, even though he's down 3-0.
Reiner retired? Really? What, did he get hurt or something? Or just decide to call it a career? I know he wasn't the greatest, so I mean, he might have just went, I'm all set. I understand where I'm at. No, he had a good little run there for a below average player, like at this level. I mean, he's better than everybody I would personally know at baseball. I wish I could have had his career, but, you know. Good for it, you know, it happens. Not everyone can play for River. Who does the cards? Amir, the sports critic. The guy you said you subscribe to, so you should be good.
You see the damage, but the damage comes because the approach is right? Like Simo said.
One away here in the inning. That'll be strike 1 to Crawford.
Because again, some dimension changes, but notoriously this isn't the most.
He's also a huge Arizona Cardinals fan.
What does that do?
He actually has Kyler Murray's face tattooed on his back. Like the whole face, like it's like a whole back tattoo.
You have the right field foul pole. Now when they hang that slider, you do what Teoscar did, and now you can go.
We had to talk him out of getting a Kyler Murray face tattoo. Like he was gonna like tattoo Kyler Murray's face onto his. We had to talk him out of that. It took a very long time.
For me, it's all about just when you come to Comerica Park, you have to think small. You got to be thinking, just make contact.
Yeah, see, he even admits it. He's like, yep.
There's going to be some gaps for you.
An important inning for Alex Fajedo.
Hey, there we go. That's a great inning by the Tigers. 1, 2, 3. Very quick inning. Good job by Fajedo. I'm very happy with Fajedo's start, by the way. It's very important that he ate these innings up today. And really, he's not pitched bad at all, like even a little bit. He's gone 5 innings, 4 hits, 3 earned, 3 runs, 1 walk, and 5 strikeouts. He's given up 2 homers. That's a little bad. But he's also only thrown 72 pitches. So, all in theory, he can go the full 6 innings. We need him to go today. Really, we really need him to go 6. We used pretty heavy bullpen day yesterday. I used to stream on Twitch, but since joining the army, I haven't done. Hey man, you can make YouTube channel. It's pretty easy. My big suggestion is like do things consistently as possible. You know, don't do what I do, which is produce low content videos because you're a lazy guy like me. Now that I have free time, I think I might start trying to make like some video essays or something where I like record some gameplay and just like talk about a subject just to kind of broaden the channel a little bit, maybe get some more broad appeal. I'll figure out what some big topics are and give my 2 cents on a few things. See if that helps the old boom in the channel a little bit. It either will or it won't. Not really my problem. But now that I have the time, I can actually produce a little bit better content and learn how to edit videos, I think. I have a year, you know, before I go back into like higher education, so I'm trying to go get like another degree. It'll be Ibanez, Badu, and Haas here in the bottom of the 5th. This game's going incredibly quickly. For the Patriots.
Every Sunday is Chevy Sunday.
Yeah, streaming can be a little weird. It's also it can be very demoralizing. You have to learn how to very much ride with waves and understand that in the beginning, probably for most of the time, it's gonna just be up and down, and some days you'll get a good viewership, some days you won't, some days, you know, unless you get big right away, then you don't gotta worry about it.
They say if you don't move, Shep, it won't hit you. I don't know if I believe that. That's what the pitchers always tell me.
Yeah, this is my hobby. I don't really consider this to be anything more than just a hobby. If I wanted to be bigger at this, I would probably have done it way different. I wouldn't have focused on sports. I would have just covered trending topics and like built a channel that was based off of the top 10 trends every day on YouTube. Like I would have looked at what were the top 3 trends and made a video on those 3 things. Like it's not hard to figure out how to be good at YouTube. It's like everyone's like, oh, you don't know how to do it. It's like, no, I wanted this to talk about sports with people. I'm fucking friends with a lot of nerds that don't like sports. And so you know what I did? I was like, I have a solution to this. I can make a YouTube channel talking about sports.
It takes a special type of age group.
1-1.
These sunglasses up. Like Akil Badu, no problem. No problem.
Nobody wears them like how.
And that's all. That was the intent behind the channel. Oh, Badu gives the one a little ride, but it's right to the center fielder. That's the second out. Dude, dudes, the bottom of the 4th, top of the 5th, and now bottom of the 5th have flown by at this rate. It's the bottom of the 5th. There's already 2 outs. Haas is up. 3-0 Mariners lead.
Sometimes you don't get the result that you want, but that's the approach, right?
Hey, Daniel, look at that. 32 months. Jeez. Appreciate that, man. Good looking out. It's absolutely crazy length of time. I appreciate you, man. Good looking out. You're very kind. And that'll end the half inning. Oh my God, dude. Top of the 6th coming up. We keep going to commercial breaks. I know we were just in a break, but now we go to another break. Yeah, I'm probably done with my Twitch channel. I think today's, because again, I don't think there's anybody there. And that's crazy because last year, like I'd stream Tigers games and there'd be people watching from my Twitch. You're doing the Cards game tonight? I'll be there, man. I should be there anyway. What time is your game? So I think I'm gonna either make a new Twitch channel and just because I think my Twitch is broken or like it's fucked up, or I'm going to start up a Kick channel or a Kick thing and hook that into the streaming, like dual stream I do. And Alex, you have a little channel growing too? Cards play in 2 hours. Oh, I should be able to be there then. Just waiting for the game to get going again. It'll be Kelenic, Rodriguez, and oh shit, this is a good part of their lineup. We gotta be careful here. It's 3, 4, and 5 here for the Mariners. Kelenic, Rodriguez, and Suarez. Fajedo trying to get through the 6th inning so the Tigers could, you know, preserve some of that bullpen. What the hell is this?
St. Louis facing Paul Goldschmidt where the damage came. A great outing, but you look at these 2 pitches in the heat zone. Guys that get the ball close to them, a lot of damage on those pitches.
Want to stay away from the inside on certain hitters.
I don't have to repeat it. Said kind of the same thing as the other day. And that's just a little bit of frustration that you see from Alex Fajedo.
All right, here's Kelenic to dig in. 2, 3, 4, and 5 hitters of this inning to face off against Fajedo.
Yeah, but when he's throwing those off-speed pitches, and again, when you're throwing a heavy dose of
inside, that's just ball. I think I don't know if that. I think it was a little low, a little inside, just a little bit of. It's not the greatest pitch.
That went on to Hernandez. It backed up. It was down and in.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
You see that ball well. He speeds you up, and you're able to keep that ball fair.
I don't know why it took me a second to process that. I was just looking at it going, wow, he swung at that. That's crazy. And then I'm like, oh yeah, but then Baez And I'm like, wait, I should probably say what the pitch was. That'll be called strike 2, 1 and 2.
Right-handed hitters have a tough time covering because it's so far away from your eyes. You'll see guys take that pitch, and you see guys take.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, Daniel.
Again, it's so far from your eyes.
Kelenic's the one who burned him first time with a 2-run homer in the third.
2-2 count for Kelenic.
Just like in that outing, you know, you go back
Kelenic.
to the bats. He's ahead. He's in leverage counts, and I think you talk about the good rhythm that he's in, the good tempo that he has. And for me, what happens
2-2 count still.
At times that he almost speeds up
I
a
like
little
this.
bit.
Fido's pitch count's getting driven up. He needs to get through this batter quick.
So good, and that little bit of speeding up just a little bit leaves that mistake.
Don't like it.
In the honey hole, I like to call it, the sweet spot.
The other thing too, Kim, when you get in that batter's box, and you've been in that batter's box before, when a pitcher consistently throw you down, your eyes are trained, you're down, you see that ball better, you see the spin, everything's down. I just believe it's so important for these.
Oh no, that corn guy on Twitter also did a boxing match and looked like dog shit.
Everything he throws, fastballs down, sliders down. Well, make me uncomfortable. Throw something.
And that'll be strike 3. We'll head to, or no, that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's Julio Rodriguez.
It's a great pitch right here from Fajedo.
Hey, thanks, Daniel. I appreciate that, man. You're too kind. You're too kind, my friend. Too kind. Oh.
See a frustrated Kelenic. Nothing you can really do about that pitch right there except for tip your hat.
I don't know what the hell's going on with that. It looks like it's kind of busted. I'm going to turn it off because now that troll's going to go start making fake accounts following shit.
And that's that spot right there, Simo, you're talking about, down and away. That's a spot where it's a safe zone.
Yeah, you don't get hurt down there.
Here's a 1-0.
That's tap foul. It's 1-1.
And now, like you said, 2 sliders right there, bottom of the zone, bottom corner. Now this is where you go to that
Hey, oh, hold on a second. Let me see. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate that, man. You're too kind. Thank you very much, my friend. That graphic still makes me crack up every time I see it.
I thought that was key when I was in the batter's box. A pitcher that made me uncomfortable, guys that could, throw up and in and kind of back me off the plate. But then they can go down and away because again, you're not thinking come out of pulling off the ball, but because they've straightened you up a little bit, it's easier for them to go down and away. And
here's the 1-2, and that's outside ball 2. Now we got a deuce count. 1 away, top of the 6th, nobody on. 3-0 Mariners lead. Tigers struggling to find their place offensively this afternoon. Really, they're pitching well. Just a couple one got beat.
That's what I want to see. I just think it's so important to use all 4 quadrants. Use that fastball.
Oh.
Run it in on me.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too sure about all that. I don't press like we don't. I don't like to stress myself on all the membership stuff. They can get pretty. Hey, they struck him out. They got Julio Rodriguez down on strikes. Now up is Suarez with 2 away.
Change-up in the fact that he got his eyes in, and you see that a wave, front shoulder leaking a little bit early, front side flying out, and that's why you play that chess game, that cat mouse game. You have to show guys different looks to open up the dish for you.
Off his heel.
And that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. Quick little out there. 1 pitch, 1 out. We'll head to the bottom half of the 6th already. Rays up 5-0 on Yankees. Sheesh. Pretty much, Dean. Yeah, pretty much. And yeah, he missed on 2 spots. One, I think he was supposed to hit low and away, but he went low and inside to Hernandez. And I can't really remember what happened. I think, no, the other one was a good pitch. He fucking, Kelenic just got a hold of a high and outside pitch, high and inside. Rob, stress you out, get rid of join. Huh? No, if people want to do the membership thing, that they're more than welcome to. I don't really do anything with it. It's just a helpful supportive thing. Maybe once there's more of them, it'd be a little easier to be like, hey, we'll do some stuff here. But for now, it's not that big a deal. Could be a bigger deal. Ugh. I don't know why I'm not saying. What the hell is this? Hold on a minute. What is this? Oh, it's 3D. Oh, that's it. This is what this looks like? Hold on a minute. We might have to try this out at some point. They got little pretend guys running around. Nah, that'd be pretty hilarious. Hold on a minute. We might watch one of those in 3D sometime. That sounds absolutely hilarious. The game's back on finally.
Not sure Alex Fajedo is done or not. He did get some handshakes.
Ah, fuck.
He pitched well enough to keep
Veerling flies out to start the inning.
foul ground. One pitch, one out. Matt Veerling popping out.
The one bad pitch, but that's just baseball. Yeah, I mean, that's baseball. Game of inches. That's really the sad story of baseball. Is like you miss by an inch, and you know, a 2-run or 1-run day suddenly becomes a 3 earned run game. This is a really good start by Fajedo. I think that's a quality start. 4 hits, 3 earned, 6 innings. Strike 1 to Haas.
Yeah, he sure does.
Or no, McKinstry. Sorry, it's McKinstry. Veerling got out. Here's Haas. 1-1.
86 pitches for Fajedo today.
This game's going so fast, it's got the fucking game day all broken. I'm gonna have to refresh this.
Zach McKinstry stands in. Looks at one on the corner.
Strike 2, 1-2 count now to McKinstry.
McKinstry has flied to left and struck out swinging.
Fouled it away. Count will remain 1-2.
Miller's pitch count in very good
What time do the Cardinals play?
at 60
Oh, wait a minute. You're
with one out
fuck.
here.
You're in California. 4 or 5 o'clock?
41 strikes, only 17 balls. I mean, he really has a feel for all of his pitches. It's impressive.
Yeah, he wants to be part of like an ownership group in Vegas. That's pretty funny.
He's looking to be the first pitcher since 18.
Cardinals play at 4:10. Okay.
6+ innings and allowed 2 hits or fewer over his first 3 career starts. That's impressive.
Good to know. 2-2 count to McKinstry coming up.
McKinstry pops it up.
Should be the second out of the inning. It looks like it is. And that's 2 away. Now Riley Green's up.
Now a message from your Southeast Michigan.
Tigers have only 2 hits this afternoon. Riley Green is one of them. And the other is Torkelson. Everyone else has just been getting sliced up.
Seattle starters have been so good, Miller included. There's the out distribution. The starters for the Mariners have gone 6 innings or better.
And also Shaq wants to buy the Orlando Magic to add to his collection. Ah. Well, that might be good for the Magic to get bought by by the Shaqtus himself.
Green with a blast.
Riley Green with a shot, and the right fielder makes a play. Damn it. Hit an Adam ball right at him.
Ball by Riley Green today.
Top of the 7th coming up. It's 3-0 Mariners. This game's cruising by here in these middle innings. They've just blown by. Top 7, it'll be Raleigh, Hernandez, and Trammell. Raleigh, Hernandez, and Trammell due up here in the top 7. 6, 7, and 8. Things are a little bit pressure filled, eh? Hopefully something good comes. Hopefully something good can come here. Sorry, just responded to a message I had. My fault. But yet again, it'll be 6, 7, 8 for the Mariners. This game is weirdly quick. We're at what are we at right now? The game started at 1:10, so we're at 1 hour and 20 minutes, and we're in the top of the 7th. Yeah, MLB has a lot of cool ways of like presenting the game. It's just like they're like so hung up on like their TV contracts still. Like they just let them fuck everything. MLB TV would be the perfect thing. I think all baseball fans would like this if they just got rid of the like contracts or like the blackout rules. I think it would be one of the more popular things to watch baseball on. Yep, they suck. Blackouts suck. You gotta. It's MLB TV is so good too. It's so quick and perfect. It like rarely ever lags. Maybe like once. Like Amir's lucky because he gets to watch all the Cardinals games on fucking MLB TV. He's just like, I don't know. I love it. It's great. I have perfect connection. The game never buffers. It's always way ahead of most people. It's fucking nice. No there's no FCC stuff, so I'm like immediately in. Sometimes I even come to I get the picture back before the announcers are there. It's just silence and the game's going on. Ugh. And Taylor Holton's coming into pitch. Top 7 new pitcher for the Tiger is the lefty Holton. It'll be Raleigh, Hernandez, and Trammell unless somebody gets pinched hit for here. 3-0 Mariners lead. Yeah, Lions Planet. I don't know. Hopefully our offense gets woke up at some point this afternoon. Because it ain't looking good. Was it 2-0 or 1-1? Yeah. The Mariners players don't have moms, so like I don't even know what they're trying for tomorrow. Like in order to be a Mariner, you have to like not have a mom. Like it's part of their team code.
That's the dream scenario, isn't it? All of them healthy.
2-2. No. I don't think a team that was like 28th in scoring offense is that dramatically improved by adding in a 40-year-old quarterback. Like even the year that the Buccaneers were shitty, didn't Jameis throw like 30 touchdowns that year? Like as bad as they're like, you know, he threw all them picks and all that shit. Like, but like, wasn't the Buccaneers offense also scoring like 5,000 passing yards and like 40 to 30 to 40 touchdowns a season passing and like 10 rushing before Brady showed up? Like their problem wasn't scoring; it was just turning the ball over and like playing defense before Brady showed up. A full count here for Raleigh. Well, the Mariners are finally good. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's so, you know, it's not like Rodgers is taking over a team that was scoring a shitload of points. It's kind of like my point, you know. Rodgers is taking over a team that fundamentally struggled to score points. And I don't care, like, they had like 5 different quarterbacks and they all sucked at scoring. Like, it's not, it's gotta, there's something deeper than just the quarterback play there. Maybe it's the bad offensive line, poor run scheme, poor passing game scheme. I don't know. Poor chemistry, all of the above. Does Aaron Rodgers fix all that? Yeah, I hope so. Hey, they got a strikeout there. Good job by Holton to get a strikeout. That's the second time they've gotten Raleigh to go down. And here comes Hernandez, who has a solo homer, and part of the reason the lead feels so large. It's 3-0 on one of the solo homer, on a solo homer, you know, that was hit by Hernandez. Hopefully the Tigers can get him out. He's 2 for 2 today. Yeah, Jameis was balling. I think he also, in that year that he threw 30 touchdowns and 30 picks, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe if you go and look, Jameis also threw for like 5,100 yards that season. Maybe 5,200. It was an insane, like, I'm pretty sure I'm right on this. I think he threw for like 5,104 yards or 134 yards. It's like a very specific number like that. It's like hilarious. And hold on, here's the 1-1. That'll be down low, ball 2.
Everyday guy. Play with him in Dominican, a great team.
I won't swear to it, but I'm fairly certain he. Yeah, good team outside of 30 picks. Like, If you take away all the interceptions, he was balling.
Now 2-2.
2-2. That's one of the more famous Jameis Winston quotes of all time. Someone asked him about the 30 interception season, but he's like 5,109 yards. I was so fucking close. I said 5,104, and then I changed to 5,143 or something like that. You gotta admit, that was a pretty good stab in the dark that I had.
That is nice.
But I also know it because I think he referenced it. He's like, I threw for 5,000 yards and 30 touchdowns. If you take away all them interceptions, I was balling this year. And it was one of my favorite quotes of all times when Jameis was asked about all them picks the following season. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat to Trammell with 2 away. Strike 1.
Hernandez, very good hitter, but he has struck out now 56 times. You and I were just talking general baseball before the game today.
One of the greatest responses to a quote about your struggles of all time. You take away all my problems, I was really good this year, actually. 0-2, 2 away, top of the 7th.
That is just mind-boggling.
Trammell, the batter.
More mind-boggling. I'm pretty sure, like we said, Shep, that year that he struck out that 40 times, he probably was sick to it.
I'd still want Winston to be a Steeler, but now you guys got Paquette, so you're probably good.
That's what I love about that. He probably was sick.
Kenny picks it.
That's fouled away. The great George Kell here in Detroit.
Wow, with the year.
I'll get this verified, but I think that year he struck out only 8.
I heard Nathan listens to NBA Youngboy and cries because of how good he thinks he is. Hey, another strikeout for the Tigers, so they'll go to the bottom of the 7th now. This game is flying by at a really weird pace. It'll be the bottom of the 7th coming up. It'll be Baez, Torkelson, and Maton. Baez, Torkelson, Maton. Bottom 7, Mariners lead 3-0. Tigers could really use some runs now. It's not funny anymore. Pirates are still maintaining first place in the division, but we're dragging down. Uh-oh. You guys kind of came back down to earth a little bit and had your like, yeah, we were good for a while there, but, you know, it's hard to maintain. I'm a bandwagon Cardinals fan. It's not even from an article. He was in our schedule release video. And basically what it was the oh, do you guys want to see a cool I'm gonna have a cool picture I can show everybody from nah, actually I don't have any yet. I have to get the pictures myself. Is Brady going back? No, but basically he was in the Patriots schedule reveal video. And at the end of the video, basically what it was is they were doing this like pretend theme of the Patriots retirement house, right? And it was basically all like the legendary Patriots from the dynasty and a little bit before. They're all kind of hanging out in the house, just various players. And, you know, there's references to like the schedule littered throughout the house. And like you can see all kinds of fun stuff. There's all the Super Bowl references. And it's a pretty well done video for the Patriots, who usually don't really play around with stuff like that. They did a good job. And at the very end of the video, they tell McCourty, who's the newest retiree, right, for the Patriots, to go answer the door. And it's very obviously Tom Brady wasn't there and he was green screened in. That's like, it very much looks like he was green screened in. But Brady was at the end and like, hey, room for one more. I was like, oh shit, he's coming home. Hopefully he signs the goddamn one-day contract and retires a Patriot like he's supposed to. 0-2. Baez swings at a ball a bit out of the strike zone. Stop if you've heard that. Yeah, they're a whole new team, Amir. Yeah, they're not the same old Red Sox. What's up, Teddy?
Right there, 0-2. He threw that slider, the 0-1 slider down way off the plate. What does he do? They go right back to that spot, and he almost throws in the exact same spot, seeing if Javi has the ability to lay off.
2-2 to Baez.
2-2 count for Javi.
Miller retired 16 consecutive Tigers.
410. Yeah, that is a little bit weird.
That's a foul ball.
One thing I
Foul
have
ball.
noticed, this guy has a lot of pitch abilities and good stuff, but it seems to look like the strikeout pitch for him is his fastball. A lot of contact on off speed.
You didn't like the Lions? Do you not know about all the AI generated videos that exist?
To look at moving forward.
That's a huge internet trend right now. It was I thought it was pretty well done. I actually enjoyed that. I was like, oh, they're playing with the AI voices. That's pretty fun.
Well, this month he's been on that fastball and a really good at bat, laying off some sliders down the way, taking a awkward swing, but right where he
Yeah, you know, it's something to do for the middle of the day.
Realizing that heater's 97 plus. That's a great job pulling the hands in, getting that
Plus,
ball.
with Boston, there's usually a pretty sizable amount of people that'll pop in from the other side.
Here's Torkelson, who has one of the Tigers' hits. On the corner to make it 0-1. Seattle only has 4 hits. The problem for Detroit is that 2 of them are home runs.
Runner at first after Baez gets a leadoff single. Torkelson now down 0-1. Hopefully he can get something.
Torkelson's
Ah, shit. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Ah, that's an out.
He's got it.
Baez will have to get back to first.
In the 7th to Johnny Kane.
Well, we know Nick Maton, as he makes his way to the plate,
Here's Nick Maton now with a runner at first and 1 out.
below the Mendoza line, but AJ Hinch says, we know he can do
You going for the Nuggets? Yeah, it's going to be tough for them.
home run. That might be coming up with a clutch
They have
base
this
hit.
weird history of choking in these kind of games.
So Maton, obviously, at bats were piling up on him a little bit earlier. It's kind of what they felt like.
But you don't really follow trends. Yeah, it's I don't know. I thought the Lions had a fun one. I kind of like the using the AI generated thing. The only thing I don't like about the Chargers is that they did it twice in a row.
We'll see what he's able to do here. Again, wants to be the guy in the middle.
You know what I mean? It's kind of like, oh, what are you gonna do it again next year? Like the exact same thing?
See if he can come through here.
Yeah, everyone really liked it.
Baez at first.
Yeah, but it's like at some point it's gonna get kind of stale. And another fault I have with it is they did so good and were so creative with everybody's, except for the goddamn Patriots. They went right back to 2006 and went Spygate. And it's like,
Maton has handled well.
of all the things
He's handled that pitch extremely well, but
for like that you could have made a joke about with the Patriots,
because he's thrown so many off-speed pitches,
they
it's
went
gotten
with
the ball off a
Spygate.
little bit. And that's why he's not
Like you could have gone Deflategate.
when he goes after that
You
pitch.
could have gone spying on like.
Well, Nick Maton's a great athlete, and just because you're hitting in the 4-hole doesn't mean you have to
Like,
go up there and get
we
the
literally
ball.
hired Matt Patricia as our offensive coordinator.
In the game. Maybe drop a bunt down. Sometimes you get back where you want to by just playing the whole game.
Like,
He's got a lot
like
of tools in his toolbox. He just has to use them.
we lost a game last year because Jacoby Myers tried to do a fucking 20-yard lateral to Mac Jones. It got intercepted midair by fucking Chandler Jones, and then Mac Jones got fucking shadow split fucking into the ground. Like he got hit so hard.
You go up there and you're always open.
Like bits of Mac Jones are still on that field. I mean, it's a great video. Kudos to the Chargers. I just, I don't like, it feels like it's just a repeat of what they did last year. So the templates were there. And some of the jokes felt lazy. Like, I don't understand why they didn't, there's a lot more you can make fun of the Patriots about than Spygate, which turned out to be one game.
Pitch counts in good shape for Miller at 77.
You know what's weird? Everyone focuses about how the Patriots film teams in their Super Bowl wins, right? Do you know that that wasn't even illegal? And the Rams, Eagles, and who else? And Panthers did the same things.
Stable, full of young.
Like they filmed our walkthrough too. Like, did you know that? And that's why the NFL probably destroyed all them tapes.
Numbers show it, don't they? Here's Andy Ibanez.
Their schedule release video, Amir. This is like 3 days old now. Ball one.
1-0. Ibanez 0 for 2. Struck out in the second. Fly
Yeah, schedule releases are a fun time.
Good swing.
Teams treat those pretty big deal now. So, Jacob. Some teams are pretty creative and have fun with it. Some teams are pretty boring. I think more teams are going to start having fun with it now, though. 3-0. Chargers got the Lions pretty good, though. I will say they got them fucking guys. They put up a picture of some anime lion, and all of a sudden there was a big do you or someone you know have a gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. I was like, God damn, they really got the fucking Lions. That was a good one. Rob, what was your thoughts on the Browns Minnesota trade? Good trade. I don't know why people keep trading Za'Darius Smith, though. I'm a bit curious about that. Yeah, we'll beat you guys.
Ground ball to third. Suarez will throw out Ibanez.
I've always remembered schedule releases happening in May. For literally as long as I can remember, NFL schedule releases have always happened in May or June. Yeah, we're winning that game. My team's gonna destroy people this year. Normally, I like the Patriots. I don't talk like that, but everyone thinks my team's gonna suck and win like 2 games next year. I'm like, I'm done with this. I'm gonna just be honest. We're gonna obliterate a lot of football teams next year. It's gonna be pretty ugly. I don't foresee a lot of teams with bad O-lines doing anything against us. Like, we might set a record for shutouts coming up. That's my honest to God opinion about Patriots this year. We'll get there, though. We'll see when the regular season starts. I could be wrong. I could be overreading into it, but all of our key defensive players outside of Judon are in like their 3rd year or 2nd year or 1st year last year, and they were all really, really good. All signs point to the Patriots within 2 years having the best defense in football by a mile, especially if this draft class develops. Within 2 years, the Patriots have literally set themselves up by 2024 to have the best defense in football. It's nice. Especially if Gonzalez develops into a guy and the Joneses take another step and Jonathan Jones continues to play at a high level and Duggar plays at a high level continuously and that Marpe guy we drafted turns into a stud, which he probably should in our secondary. Yeah, Giants play the Cardinals. No, I see the Patriots winning a lot of games, 24-20, 24-21, 24-17, a lot of those. If the Patriots have a good offense, they're a 10-12 win team very easily. They won 9. What did they go 8 or 9 last year, or 9 and 8? I can't remember. They won 8 or 9 games last year with no offense. Something tells me if we would have had offense in 2 or 3 of those games, we win 12 last year, or at least 11, right? If we had an offense, we win the first game against Miami, we win against Cincinnati, and we win against the Raiders. That's 3 I can just point to. Like, literally just having an offense, we win those games. So that's at least 11 or 12 wins last year.
Now 1-2.
And we probably beat Buffalo in the 2nd week if we had an offense. Or, nah, we lost on special teams. That's whatever. I think Giants should be better. I think you guys should. You either win the same amount of games or 1 more because you guys kind of overperformed last year.
That's high and away 2-2. Colton Wong 0 for 2.
Mac as a rookie had a top 5 performance as a rookie of all time, and that was in a competent system with a competent offensive coordinator. You're a Lions fan, right, Dean? It's a full count here for Wong. You notice how Matt Stafford's numbers dropped dramatically when he was playing under Matt Patricia? You remember that? How bad Matt Stafford actually looked when Matt Patricia was commanding that team? When, like, what was he scored? Like, threw like 20 touchdowns all of a sudden. It was fucking miserable. Now, do that to a 2nd-year quarterback.
J.P. Crawford.
It doesn't matter if your quarterback had Hall of Fame potential. Matt Patricia comes through, he's knocking that motherfucker down tenfold. Matt Patricia turned Matt Stafford's 40-year average touchdown passes to 22. What do you think was going to happen to poor Mac Jones under his tutelage? Nothing good. And that's always been my counterpoint to people when I try to explain the effect of Matt Patricia. I'm like, remember Stafford, how he threw like 50 in his first year with the Rams? He threw 20 the year before with Patricia. Why do you think Mac Jones struggled? We'll see what he does with Bill O'Brien. As long as Mac can score 24 a game and that offense can put up about 24, Patriots are going to be one of the hardest teams to play this year. The only thing holding them back for me right now is what is the offense going to look like. Should be actually pretty solid, though. I like Bill O'Brien. 3-1 count, 1 away for Crawford. Hey, that'd be good, Amir. It sounds like your team's turning it around a bit. Cardinals finally starting to look like the Cardinals a little bit.
Don't be somebody other than you're not. Be yourself. Just be the best version of yourself, right?
And that's okay. That's what makes the good teams great, is that each guy
Finally got tired of losing. Losing 2 or 3 to the Tigers was the final straw. They're like, fuck this. This shit's embarrassing. And the count will remain full at 3-2. Crawford is still the hitter. 1 away in the top of the 8th.
You know, you show up to the ballpark and you taking the field, you suiting up with superstars, guys with immense talent, and sometimes you
with bad pitching. There's a lot of people that think you guys are going to be the team that trades for Eduardo Rodriguez. And they're going to strike Crawford out.
That's 4 strikeouts in 5 batters for Tyler Holton.
That's a great job.
LA fan and Amir supporter. There you go, Daniel.
Falling behind 3-0, but coming back, getting back in the zone, making his pitch.
Yeah, do you guys want to give us Jordan Walker? And there's going to be a 2-out pitching change here. One of my favorite things in all of baseball. Will Vesto coming in pitch. Will Vesto coming in pitch for Tyler Holton here in the top of the 8th with 2 away. Yeah, he does have a couple active warrants in the state. I did check. For gross criminal negligence. You know what's sad about the whole... Hey, we have 26 likes on the stream, by the way. Pretty good. If you haven't left a like on the stream yet, consider dropping one. It'll help the stream out, get some people in here. All that stuff. Yeah, you guys don't seem to like him as a team, though. It's pretty crazy that you guys really like Dylan Carlson, but you look at Jordan Walker and just go, ugh, no thanks. When you don't even really have, like, do you have a good third baseman or something? It's like, no, we don't. I don't even understand what the hell's going on. He's our best third baseman. I don't get it. Yeah, I know you don't. Especially since he's the reason you guys couldn't get Juan Soto. Oh, yeah, you have Arenado. That's the problem. Son of a bitch. Yeah, that's a big problem, isn't it? Because Walker doesn't... Does Walker play any other positions? Like, does he play second or something? Yeah, I know he's a third baseman, so that's a bit of a problem for you guys. It's like that weird Achilles... It's like that double-edged sword of having, like, a really good young player, but you also have, like, a Hall of Famer at his position at the major league level. Or at least a borderline Hall of Famer. I'm not exactly sure where Nolan... Oh, he's an outfielder? Well, fuck Dylan Carlson, then. What the fuck is he doing here? I'm sure that's most Cardinals' thoughts, too. They're like, wait a minute. Well, get rid of Carlson, then. Well, I forget Carlson plays really good defense, doesn't he? Will Vesta's in the game. You don't understand the Tigers right now? What do you need help with about them? 0-1.
Will Vest, keep it simple. 3-pitch mix. He relies on all 3 to forcing the...
They must be trying to teach him how to play outfield so they can call him up. You know, that could be why he got sent down now that I think about it. They might be trying to teach him how to play the outfield. And that'll be a goddamn base hit. And France gets a hit with Kelenic due up. I wonder if they're trying to get Walker a little bit better in the outfield, then call him back up. Because again, I mean, there's not much they can do about the Walker, like with Arenado, you know. And they need Contreras to be able to DH because he can't really catch. I think his knee's pretty bad. Remember how he hurt his knee in like the second game of the season? It seems like I don't think he's actually that good from that. I think his knee injury might be ball one, a little significantly worse. Than what it was originally thought to be, and they're kind of just, you know, playing it whatever. But it's not like season ending, but it's also not like it's not good, so he can't really, because it seems like he rarely catches now. Whenever I tune into a Cardinals game,
he has to wait, and he's a veteran, right? Formerly of Tampa, but he can't break through.
It seems like they have but again, Contreras isn't, you know, the best catcher either, you know. He kind of sucks at catching. It's more than just having a good arm and stopping the ball from getting behind the, you know, being a backstop.
You know you got a guy who's established. He knows what he does well. He gets soft contacts, like you said. A lot of swing and misses in his game. I mean, he's really
2-1 count though. Runner at first, 2 away here in the top of the 8th. I'll be right back. I gotta stretch my knees out for a sec. I've been sitting for a minute.
Go up there thinking there's no way he's gonna throw me another one. Right. And you get another one, DJ Khaled style, another one after another one. But he's good, man. But like you said, to have guys like that, it really shows you what they're trying to do. You want insurance at the lower levels as well. Guys knocking on the door, so it's a nice piece to have down there. And helping some young guys, I'm sure, as well, on the pitching staff down there. So
I'm up now.
It benefits you in a lot of different areas if you're the Detroit Tigers, having a guy like Matt Whistler.
Anyway, 2-2 count.
Young guys, we'll tell you that. Brandon White came up
Oh.
27th man earlier this year.
Yeah, you should never sit for too long. You don't want to give yourself a blood clot in your legs.
2-2 to Kelenic. Strikes him out.
If you don't know what that is, look up blood clot legs sitting too long. You'll fucking find, you'll develop a phobia you never thought you'd have in your life. A fear of sitting down for far too long. Suddenly you'll be like, yeah, it's been about 2 hours. I should probably stand up and not sit down for like 10 minutes. Yeah, Contreras been hitting good, but never plays catcher. Yeah, it's, you know. Well, I mean, Amir, I remember when I was posting those things about like your team, and it said some stuff like the Cardinals team, like they were like looking at Cardinals pitchers ERAs, and they're all like 3. Like they're like points higher. It'd be like with Kisner or somebody else catching, it's like their ERAs are in the 2s, and then with Contreras, it's like 5.5. It's like, oh, he can't call games. Ian, do you get up at all? Do you just sit there for 12 hours straight? I want to be careful. You can give yourself blood clots doing that. I'm not really, I don't really know anyone in my life who's had one. And I think you got to kind of be prone to getting blood clots, but, you know. No, I have to walk around like every 30 minutes. See, that's what I mean. You can't really develop blood clots if you move every so while. Yeah, that's what they say, but I wish... Yeah, same here, Amir. Yeah, that's what I mean, Dean. You get up and move your legs every 30 minutes. If you just sat there for 12 hours, you'd probably have developed blood clots and probably died. Shit's serious. Pitching change, so Topa's coming in the game. Topa's going to come in and pitch for the Mariners. Hopefully that means the Tigers can get something going here. We're about to be in the bottom of the 8th here in a second. It'll be Baddoo, Haas, and Vierling.
What outing he had, another quality start for this.
We got killed today by this curly-headed blonde fuck.
That's where he established his fastball today, getting guys looking up there. And then second time through, third time through, he showed, guess what, I can pitch a little bit. And he went to the breaking stuff. Nasty sliders,
well, we got our asses rang out.
I mean, this guy showed the whole repertoire. 7 innings pitched, 3 hits, 3 punch-outs today. So not a ton of punch-outs, a lot more contact from the Tigers, but another quality outing nonetheless for Bryce Miller.
A career best 7 innings. Baddoo sends one in the air to left.
And that'll be a flyout on 1 pitch.
For the Tigers in the 8th against Justin Topa.
It's a full point worth with Contreras, yeah.
In last night's game, an inning.
Well, Kisner probably can at least call games. That's the thing. Like he was around Javi, right? Or not Javi, but Yachty for a year or 2, right? So he probably knows how to like call games, similarly Yachty here.
Plenty of soft contact. Topa against Eric Haas, who looks at one inside.
Like I could probably call a game pretty decently. I'm not even like trying to like cap or make myself sound smart. I have a pretty good idea of how pitching theory should work. And if I had access to like the hitters' weaknesses and like their strengths and weaknesses, I can construct a really good game plan. He was with Yachty for like a year. Yeah, so he probably picked up how to call games.
Quality stuff as well.
You know, how to feel things out. There is also a lot of good feel to it.
Tough time to be a Detroit Tigers hitter facing a tough pitching staff.
Yeah. Basic stuff you just kind of should know, right? Like changing eye levels, horizontal, vertical, yada, yada, yada. 2-1 count, one away, bottom of the 8th.
In there for strike 2. The count is even to Eric Haas, who has grounded to short and popped up to first.
I do believe, though.
Wonder what happened to some of the other guys who
schedule that the Tigers are going through. I do truly believe it's going to continue to make them better.
Haas strikes out. 2 up, 2 down in the Detroit 8th.
It'd be annoying. I'd take away a bunch of mods if that was the case.
For Detroit and Logan Gilbert, who recorded a season-high 10 strikeouts in his last outing against Texas. We're on the air with Tigers Live with John Keane, Craig Monroe, Johnny Kane at 1 o'clock here on Valley Sports. Matt Vierling takes one in for a strike. Gilbert going to school here a little bit.
I don't see anybody's names in here that's not supposed to be in here. Let's see.
Another guy tomorrow.
All the usual suspects.
High octane stuff. It'll be interesting to see how he pitches this Tigers lineup. We know they hit the fastball well, but they have struggled against the off speed. And you saw Bryce Miller after that first time through elected to mix it up a little bit more.
Strike 3 cold. Vierling gets caught.
Yeah, damn it. Vierling goes down. We'll head to the top of the 9th, and the Tigers are now going to have to try to walk this thing off. Not good. Not good. It's weird. There used to be a bunch more people that watch these. I don't know what happened to some of the Tigers fans. Especially since they've been good lately. Normally people like to come in and watch. That's all right. Quite all right. Just a little curious to where everybody has gone. Maybe they're still here and they're just watching and not saying anything. Always could be the case. Right now, I like Dr. Pepper now, but when I was younger, I didn't like it. Yeah, your taste buds, I think, change, what, every like 7 years or something? That's most of the people here. Almost everyone here is lurking. I think everyone's leaving likes, though, so I appreciate that. It's, you know, if you're just going to lurk, at least leave a like. That's kind of like the nice thing to do. Oh, yeah, like almost 30? 26? Yeah, if you haven't left a like, consider doing so. I think that's most everybody, but I doubt everybody here's left a like. So if you're just chilling and not really wanting to talk, you know, press like. It's a fine thing to do. Helps the interactions out. All that fun stuff. Anyway, here we go. 9th inning, and Vest is out to work. That'll be ball 1 down low. Rodriguez, Suarez, and Raleigh.
Against Will Vest. Vest came in, needed 7 pitches to get the final out of the 8th.
Strike 1, Rodriguez with a huge swing and a miss. Well, a huge swing and a foul ball, I guess. He missed it. You don't really foul off a pitch like that unless you miss it.
Such a difference maker. Rodriguez so good last night in a 3 for 5.
1-1 count.
0 for 3 today.
And 1-2 now. Rodriguez down to 2 strikes.
Look for him to go right back to that pitch. Julio chasing a lot more than he has this year. So like you said, last night, a lot of pitches in the middle of the dish. Make him have to show some patience.
All right, here we go.
Show that he's still willing to lay off of pitches. Sometimes when you're this young and talented, you think you can hit everything. You can do damage on every pitch. So challenge his patience right here, man.
1-2 count. And he doesn't chase. 2-2.
Right there, fastball up. Maybe a little higher than he really wanted to go.
Bit too high. Caught enough of the play, but it was way up. Here's pitch. And he misses down low that time. Didn't chase. So now it'll be full. So you probably want to just kind of hit the strike zone a couple times. Oh, Yankees finally took the lead, Seth. Hell yeah, there you go. Foul ball. We'll see another pitch. Still here, Kenny? That's cool.
Pitch right there from Will Vest. 3-2, not giving in. That four-seam fastball with a little bit of arm side run, getting in on the hands of Julio Rodriguez, not allowing him to extend those arms.
And ball 4. Fuck. Well, that's a shitty start to the inning. Especially when you need to keep the runs down to a minimum.
In the third, Jared Kelenic.
Timely hitting.
Judge hit 2 home runs. Yeah, we could definitely use that ourselves coming up. Maybe Suarez will hit a ground ball or something here. Maybe we can turn 2. Anyway, Suarez up now with a runner at first and nobody out in the top of the 9th. 3-0 Mariners lead. Tigers need to get a double play here to end this little threat. That'll be inside ball 1. A bit high too. Dust the man off the plate.
I wonder how heavy that thing is.
Now those guys, they're young and strong.
Yeah.
Not an issue for them, that's for certain. Suarez, fly ball down the right field line, and Veerling runs out of room.
That'll be a foul ball, or yeah, 1-1.
Tell you what, another nice crowd tonight. We had Pink out the park, and
yeah,
you figured all the moms that come out and we support. It's another nice crowd. I'm starting to feel that buzz from these Tigers fans. I was out last night after the game, and people excited about what they're saying.
That'll be a foul ball. It's 1-2.
Anybody buy you dinner afterwards, recognize you on the streets, and say, "Hey, come on and join us."
You know what? I'm still waiting for the dinner invite. You know, I'll get the compliments from time to time.
Yeah, Mabin's all right.
Steak out. I'll take some chicken tenders. I'm not that picky.
Make sure you got the right sauce.
That's it.
It's a 1-2 count and a pick off a oh, they got Julio picked off. Oh no, they don't.
Oh, he's gonna get back safely because Vest was a little late covering the bag.
Hey, good job, Will Vest. You picked the guy off and your dumbass didn't get back to the base and cover.
You see a big smile from Julio Rodriguez right there. They have him out in no man.
Great defense, idiot. God, I hate bad defense. Cover the base. Why is he? Oh, good job, Vest. You literally had him. Good God.
Filled that gap. Julio Rodriguez taking advantage of his athleticism. McKinstry just not able to run him down. It's a break right there. As I said, the Tigers are still in this game. 3-run game. A couple base runners.
New York Liberty go all the way. Wow. Yeah, I forgot the WNBA starts up.
Now 2-2 to Suarez.
Ball 2.
2-2 count. Look for Julio to try to get a jump. Clearly trying to get in scoring position.
That's rolled
I
over.
wish things like that counted as errors.
Anytime you're in a big league game, 3 runs.
You know what I mean? Like stuff like that should be an error. It's like foul ball. It's a 2-2 count still.
An extra run, it just makes it a little bit tougher for teams to claw their way back.
Now he's probably going to steal the base.
There goes the runner. The throw from Haas. Not in time.
That was like the easiest thing to predict in the world. And now the runner's in scoring position. No double play chance unless, well, probably going to walk the batter here. Full count.
Do a great pitch to run on, slider away. Eric Haas really has no chance. That's off the pitcher, down in the dirt. Just a Tough pitch to throw on and a great pitch to run on. Great jump as well.
Full count. And ground ball.
That's a foul ball.
Foul ball. They got lucky there. That ball went foul. Whew.
He struggled with the bat a little bit this year.
Like I said, though, they'll probably walk this guy, and then hopefully they can double off Raleigh and Suarez. Like, you know.
Part of that win and
Catcher coming up next, so maybe get a ground ball out of him.
he's on base, good things happen for the M, so this is a big out right here.
Full count for Suarez with the runner at second and nobody out. It's the top of the ninth, a 3 ball 4.
A walk to Suarez.
Well, let's hope that that doesn't turn into something we regret.
AJ Hinch has made the move.
And they're going to make a pitching change. Here comes Shree. I don't think that's going to change anything.
2 men aboard, nobody out, in a close ball game on Valley Sports.
Well, we'll make a pitching change with Chase and Shreve coming in. Anyway, pitching change real quick. Sorry, I just had to look at some. Raleigh will be the hitter. Chase and Shreve will be the batter. Shreve will be the pitcher. Raleigh will be the hitter. Hopefully the Tigers can force a double play ball here and then get a quick out and keep the lead at just 3 runs to try to recover from. Otherwise, it could go pretty ugly. Oh, man. Excuse me. Tomorrow we play at 1:40, I believe. I should be live for the majority of the game. I'm going to miss like the first 30 minutes or so. I should be live by like 2:10. I have to work till 2. Then I have to come home and then start the stream. Man, it's a long break. I hate breaks. But Shreve will be the pitcher for the Tigers. Maybe he can get us out of this.
Here in the 9th with Cam Maben, I'm Matt Shepard. This is a very
Bum 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 bum.
For the Tigers, you have to be thinking we're still in this game, right? I mean, it's not a big deficit.
Yeah, one thing we know, Shep, is this team plays all 27 outs. They can compete the entire game. This year has been different. They don't give up. If they're behind, they still believe they have a chance. In 3 runs, they're still in this game the way that they have swung the bats lately. But a big outing right here for Chase and Shreve to come in. He's been good his last 3 outings, extremely pitching well. A guy that they're going to need to get big outs for him. So he needs to get them off the field, back into the dugout to try to give this Mariners team a finish.
It's Shreve's first appearance since last Wednesday in Cleveland.
Shreve's ERA is 5.65. I don't know if this is the right guy.
Overall.
Maybe Shreve can get a big ground ball.
Back-to-back walks to start the 9th. This is lifted.
Oh no.
Left field line.
Stay in play. Way out of play 0-1.
Shreve, he's got a 3-pitch arsenal. He's got a 4-seamer. He throws it about 40%.
3-pitch arsenal? That's not really the way to describe an arsenal.
Now it's the sweeper. He's got that split finger. He throws
Say he has a 3-pitch repertoire would be feels like a better way to say that.
Contact, possibly a ground ball double play.
Arsenal seems to suggest like a slew.
It's 1-1. Raleigh has struck out twice and walked once. Seattle is a team.
Who knows though? 1-1 count.
12 times today. But they got the 2 home runs. And that's been enough because of the quality pitching of young Bryce Miller.
Let's see what the pitch is. And it'll be 1-2. Good pitch. Fouled it away.
Split finger right there. A lot of soft contact, swing and misses on that pitch.
Tigers need a double play ball here. Hopefully Raleigh hits this on the ground and the Tigers flip it for 2. Or hits a line shot and freezes the runners.
Huge.
Speak it into existence,
Talk
please.
about it.
Yeah.
2-2.
He creates some stress, doesn't he?
Yankees started. Yeah, I think it's because Sunday afternoon baseball. One team gets to play till gets like the first from 12 to like 1:30 is like prime time. I guess is what you could call it. What's up, Max? How's it going, man? Welcome, welcome. 2-2 count, and another foul ball. We'll do the count yet again.
These are the type of at bats Seattle kind of prides itself on. They are making pitchers earn it and work.
So even in those 12 punch outs, it's been some quality at bats. A lot of good battles from these hitters. Cal Riley, even though with those strikeouts earlier, he still put the
Guardians lost today. Oh yeah. Hopefully you guys win. Well, if we win, I don't know. 3-2. Oh shit.
3-2.
Nobody out here. 2 on, and now it's a full count for Raleigh.
If you're chasing Shreve, you really want to make him swing the bat right here.
Really need to get a big pitch here from Shreve.
Don't want to load the bases up for this guy on deck.
In the air left field.
That should be an out.
Badu on the warning track.
And it is one away.
Rodriguez tags. So does Suarez. Both move up.
And that is
And the Mariners move both runners up.
Eugenio Suarez right there. Akil Baddoo has to understand who's on base. Understand Julio Rodriguez, one of the best runners in our game. This ball is deep. Understand your
Yeah, Badoo's got to throw the ball into second, not to third, dude.
for the cut, but right here, you want to come up and throw this ball to second base. You have a chance at Eugenio, and he just reads the throw. As soon as that ball
Now a base hit scores 2 and ends the game. Any chance at a comeback, realistically.
closer to scoring position.
Teoscar Hernandez with a base hit to left
Yeah.
out of the reach of Javier Baez. The infield was pulled in. Rodriguez trots home. It's now 4-0 Mariners.
4-0 runners at the corners. Damn.
Chance to get Rodriguez out in the rundown. They couldn't get it done, and now he scores.
Huge. And good baseball teams, that's what they do. They take advantage. And
Yep. Rundown failures, poor defense, and now it's 4-0.
it's like a fastball right there, just right out of the outstretched reach of Javi Baez.
That'll cost you.
Trying to save that run, but like you said, Shep, those are the little plays. As a young team, you have to execute. You have to get a guy out when he gives you the opportunity. When he gives
One
you
down, runners at the corners. 4-0 now for the Mariners. Hopefully the Tigers can get out of this. Here's Pollock.
Pollock, the pinch hitter for Taylor.
He's going to pinch hit. That'll be ball 1. Let's hope they can get a ground ball. They can field it and turn 2.
I'm sure if you ask Akil Baddoo, he'll tell
Otherwise, this inning could get really bad.
He's got to make that play. He's got to make sure that ball goes into second base. Now Eugenio Suarez now in scoring position as well.
Ball 2 outside. That's uh-oh.
His defense has been pretty good, pretty solid, making the plays that they need to make and the above average plays. But right there, you got to find a way to get Julio Rodriguez out.
It gets away from Haas.
That's a run scored. Ball pass ball. It's 6-0 or 5-0. Runner to second.
See chasing Shreve, just losing this.
Shreve.
Ball just getting away from Eric Haas, looking in. Again, that one knee sometimes makes it a little bit more difficult to maneuver.
I guess the comeback's going to have to be a little bit more crazy.
Eric Haas is not able to corral this ball. That goes down as a wild pitch.
Both walks come back to burn the Tigers here in the 9th. 3-1 to Pollock.
Yeesh. There's no double play lined up. It's just things are feeling pretty bleak. 3-1 count. Ground ball. Hey, holds the runner. Runner goes to advances anyway.
Good base running again by Teoscar Hernandez, who moves to third.
That's great base running right there. Understanding Andy Ibanez is deep behind the third base bag. Has to backhand this ball, make a strong throw, quick, has to exchange it quick so he knows he doesn't have time. Pollock
Anyway, 5-0 here with the runner at third and 2 away. Tigers could really use out with Wong, the hitter, the do up.
Shreve now has to get Colton Wong, who's 0 for 3.
Yankees are beating 9-6. Sheesh. Hopefully the Tigers can turn around next inning and win this game 6-5.
Baez shaded up the middle against Colton Wong, the number 9 hitter. That's low.
1-1. Ball 1.
For the Tigers in the 9th, they will have the top 3 in the order. McKinstry, Green, and Baez due up. In the dirt.
Hey, we hit 30 likes. I appreciate that, everybody. Good looking out. Stream never really did that great. It was doing great, good. Just never really got that many people in here tonight. Wonder why that is.
Now 2-2.
Who knows?
Long this season, only 85 at-bats.
Big problem is I don't really think there's many Mariners fans.
Matchup role. He's a guy who throws the leather around, makes a lot of big plays.
And that'll be strike 3. All right, well, the Tigers are down by 5, so they need 6 to win, 5 to tie. I doubt they can pull this off. Even with the top of the lineup 2 up, it's McKinstry, Green, and Baez. We'll see how this plays. Yeah, and they have almost the same record as the Yankees. Dun 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 dun. All right, now we just wait for the bottom of the 9th where the Tigers win this game via walk-off. Anyway, it's 5-0 Mariners. Tigers looking like they'll drop this series to Seattle. And, yeah, we'll see if we can avoid being swept tomorrow afternoon. Tigers just never really had anything going. Their bats just stayed ice cold. The hitting never really, the pitching wasn't terrible. Defense was pretty mid. Not exactly the way you can win a lot of games doing that. I'm kind of just giving a quick breakdown in between the innings. The bottom of the 9th should start up in a minute. If even that long, probably like 30 seconds. Matt Brash is going to come in and pitch. So Matt Brash is in to pitch. Just not a good couple games here from the Tigers. Hopefully maybe their offense can make this a little bit better of a game or something. But yeesh.
Tigers will then make sure to follow Valley Sports Detroit on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. 5-0 Mariners as we approach the last of the 9th. John Keating here at the Tiger Law Desk getting ready for Tigers Live postgame. It was a near historic start for Seattle's Bryce Miller. We'll take you through what was working for him on a day in which the Tigers did not strike out much against him at all. And we'll look at some plays that perhaps the Tigers...
All right, well, let's see if the Tigers have anything in their plates or anything in their bags to pull out.
To find their way back into this one. Cameron Maybin will join us for Tigers Live postgame because, as I understand it, Simo must have had a fitting for a new suit or something like that, Chef.
It has nothing to do with staying at the desk with you, I can promise you that.
All right.
He wants to
Here's the pitch from Brash.
He just won't be doing it here.
We'll call it strike 1.
You'll be lucky to get Cameron on the post game. Let's hope that post game is extended a little bit because Matt Brash working the 9th against the top 3 in the Tigers order. They need 5.
Ball 1 up high, 1-1 now.
0 for 3 so far today for the Tigers leadoff man, Zach McKinstry.
Up high, ball 2.
A.J. Pollock stays in the game and is in left field for Taylor Trammell.
Leg itchy. Here's the 2-1. That'll be lined into center field for the first out of the inning. 1 away.
Pretty well all day long, hasn't he?
It really has, and it's been some hard outs. Like you said, not a lot of strikeouts from Bryce Miller, some good swings actually, but just, you can't control the result at times. Sometimes all you can do is go up there and have a quality at bat, put a good swing on the baseball, and the result, something you can't control, but a nice swing from Zach McKinstry against Matt Brash. He has good stuff.
Yeah, Tigers just haven't played good last couple games. Not a good stretch of games from old Detroit.
4 ERA,
Now up is Riley Green. Maybe he can get something going, little rally. But it's looking like we're going to get shut out. GG's to the Mariners fans. Sorry we're playing you like shit, not really giving you much of a challenge, but you know.
We mentioned he was busy. Riley Green had 6 putouts last night. Julio Rodriguez, 6 putouts today in center field for Seattle.
You can really see that the Mariners' MO, what they want to do to you, all that good stuff, high velocity, they really want to work up with that fastball.
Like that 1 and 2, the Riley Greens.
See that slider at the top, they do a good job of north and south. Understanding, you know, it's a tough pitch to get to. You don't get to that pitch, it's usually an easy fly ball.
Green strikes out, and there are 2 away in the 9th.
And that's just a tough at-bat for Riley Green. A nasty slider to finish Green off, back footer. Starts out, looks like a fastball out of the hand, inside. See Riley Green a little bit tied up.
Anyway, 2 down in the inning now. Here's the last hope of the game. It's Javier Baez. Strike 1.
Baez has 1 of the 3 Tigers hits.
And it looks like he got out too. Damn. Well, GG Seattle. You guys take another one. I don't think there's actually any Seattle fans here though.
First, and then the Baez hit in the 7th.
And that's a ground out. As I said though, we will be live for the game tomorrow, but we're going to be a little late, so that's not the biggest deal. You tune in, you tune in. If you don't, you know, it's fine too. I don't know. Detroit played like garbage, like we talked about. They didn't really hit. They didn't. I mean, obviously they got shut out, so not the best game. Hopefully the Tigers rebound and play better tomorrow and avoid the sweep. We'll see. Not idea, but hey, you know, maybe it's just a couple rough spot and they'll pull out. I don't know. Anything important anybody else has to think, say, or add, or anything? Oh, no problem, man. No problem to finish out for you. It's unfortunate it crashed in the 9th. That's when you guys started to kill it a little bit. Tigers lose the game. They probably could have won if they had been in it a little bit and played a bit better defense. But hey, you know, they just couldn't hit. Yeah, the game's over. Pretty quick one. GG's to the Mariners. We will be live again tomorrow for the finale. Again, we'll be live around 2:10 p.m. Eastern, not 1:40 when the game starts. I have a few things. I have to work till 2, so I have to get home and yada, yada, yada. Alrighty. I'll see you guys then. Yeah, I probably won't stream tonight just because I have to work pretty early tomorrow. But yeah, so unless something big pops up, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow. Go Lions, go Patriots, and of course, it's always go Tigers. Thanks for a fun stream, everybody. Thanks for all the likes and everything like that. Appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.